Alright guys, so we're going vertical in this one. I just want to make a super quick video. Obviously I have a mill to go with the Springfield now, and I just want to tell you a little bit about it. So I'm going to do a more in-depth video. I don't have it hooked up yet. I actually have to change the plug on the motor to get it hooked up to my three-phase, but I figured I would go over it. So this is a 1962 Bridgeport J-head, 1.5 horsepower, so it's relatively heavy duty. It's actually in really good shape. You can still see all the scraping on here. The table moves fine in all directions. There's not any movement in it. It all feels really tight. I am missing a couple of things. I have a whole bunch of parts in the way. Vise, collets, you name it. I actually have to get the handle for the knee to come up. There's also all the scraping on the knee. I'm missing some weird parts that I also ordered. The retaining bolt for the quill feed handle and the woodruff key. It's also got a couple of lights on it. They work. I just need to put a bulb in that one. So those are super helpful. But yeah, I wanted something that was heavy duty enough to go along with the lathe. So any lathe work that I do, this would be able to keep up, and vice versa. But yeah, it just turned out to be a good machine. I went to Chicago to get it. That is company's no longer in business, but it's from Illinois. And yeah, so I'm working on getting this thing up and running, and hopefully I'll be working on some projects this weekend, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. The table's in okay shape. You can see where a couple people have been have pecked into it and have been sitting tools on it, but I've seen way worse. And yeah, so long-term plans is eventually get a DRO on this thing, but most importantly, I just want to get this thing up and running and working. I have really no other ambitions than that at the moment, but I feel like it's a good machine. The guy said the guy that I bought it off of said it was from a working machine shop. He bought a whole bunch of them. He buys and sells machines, so it's hard to say, but it's very obvious it's been used. There's no central oiling on it. These are not grease zerk fittings, but they're for oil, so I got an oiler on the way for that. Missing the table lock handle. And I think at some point I'm just going to end up taking these handles off. You can see this one got slightly bent. I don't think the machine fell. I'm thinking maybe a forklift hit it or something. The table feels fine. I don't think the nut or anything in there is damaged, but I wouldn't be against replacing this. I also like to get power feed on it at some point. So long-term DRO, power feed, maybe not in the quill. Maybe replace these handles. That's simple enough. But yeah, I think she's just a good old girl that doesn't have a ton of wear in it, and I think for me it'll be a great machine, and I will never probably use it enough to wear it out. So that's my update. I'll be working on a video this weekend, hopefully of this thing running and working, but I thought you guys would enjoy seeing, and maybe I can get these two together. Yeah, that's awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and there's your update for now. See you in the next one.